Good morning, everyone. I have my coffee here, and we have some good news coming out of Pennsylvania. And many of us know, for you newbies who don't know what's going on, there's been a Pennsylvania grand jury investigation going on since 2018. Many of us have been getting abuse survivors in contact with the state attorney, and this investigation has been going on for a long time, and many ex-JWs, including many elders and ex-elders, have been helping this investigation. But on the stateattorneygeneral.gov for Pennsylvania Attorney General Michelle Henry, and I will put the link down below, there has been a press release for a case update, and this is good news. Another JW elder has been convicted. Verdict: Philadelphia County man convicted of CSA of a young child charged after grand jury investigation of Jehovah's Witnesses congregation members. And this is dated September 17, 2024, so it was just yesterday. Harrisburg, Attorney General Michelle Henry announced that a Philadelphia County jury has convicted a man of all charges for the sexual abuse of a young child in 1998, when the defendant was a Jehovah's Witness congregation member who utilized his position in the church to befriend the victim's family. David Balosa, 62, of Philadelphia, was convicted Monday on 2 felony counts of aggravated indecent assault and related misdemeanors following a week-long trial. Balosa will be sentenced on January 27th. Balosa was arrested last year after the 49th statewide investigating grand jury recommended sexual assault-related charges against more than a dozen members of the Jehovah's Witnesses faith who used the religion as a means to get close to victims. This defendant used religion to befriend a family, even moving in with them, before betraying their trust in the most heinous way by abusing a very young child. Attorney General Henry said, "We have a sworn obligation to protect our children, and I commend the trial jury as well as the grand jurors for their time and attention to this case." According to testimony, the victim reported the abuse to her parents about 11 years after it happened. The parents confronted Balosa, who initially denied the allegation, but later admitted and asked for forgiveness. Then it just goes on. The case was prosecuted by Deputy Attorney General Zachary Weinkoop, and then they have photos that you can get here. Yeah. So this is good. This is a good thing. Now, I don't know if it's confusion. Many may not have seen our original video that Mike and I did a couple of weeks ago about Watchtower's 3 new companies in Ireland for the asset management. But I just wanted to show and go through the article to show where we got the details. Now, before I get into a few things in the article, I want to read this person's comment. This is from Gorb, and this was on JehovahWitness.com. It's fake news. The building the firm is in has the old name Watchtower House, but is sold by Watchtower long ago. Gorby. Now, I want to say that I don't know who owns the property now. I was only told that it still has Watchtower House and the jw.org sign out front, and we had posted a recent picture of it. So, but to say it's fake news, okay, let me say that if it's fake news, it's not on our part. The Irish Times and the Irish independent newspapers and media websites are the fake news. And if this is the case, then none of us can believe anything that is in the newspapers anymore or on these media websites. And I've heard that the Irish Times and Irish Independent are reliable news sources. So, I don't know if this is a Jehovah's Witness who is trying to say, oh, this is fake news, because that is how they're trained. I don't know. I don't know this person. But let me go through the article. because if they don't think that this is Jehovah's Witnesses affiliated with these 3 new cases, then, you know, something's wrong here. All right, now the Irish Times article, the original article, you need a subscription to actually see that one, but Press Reader has it from the Irish Independent. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show some details of why, you know, it's either them doing the fake news or it's true. I mean, that's your 2 choices, because it's plain in this article that there is a connection to Jehovah's Witnesses, and the Irish Independent is making this connection, not us. This wasn't us. We were only reading the article. So let me turn the camera around so you can see this. Now I will put the link down below again to this article. Former top UBS executive joins Jehovah's Witnesses new Ireland-based asset venture. Now, in the original video we had done, I looked up UBS, and that is a major banking giant. Okay? So let's scroll down here a little bit. All right. The Jehovah's Witness religious group has established a new asset management firm in Ireland that features a slate of heavy-hitting directors, including the former chief risk officer at Swiss banking giant UBS and other seasoned investment bankers. See, this wasn't us saying this. This is the Irish Independent right here. The experienced financial directors are all understood to have ties to the religious movement. The religious group is thought to have tens of billions of dollars in assets and relies on anonymous donations from its members to support all of its activities. Well, like I brought out the other day in that last video I did, it's not, they don't rely on anonymous donations. The bulk of their money comes from grants and governments and their investments. Okay, now it just mentions the 3 companies. And I want to go over here. This Tobias Braulet, he's currently a professor at Germany's for-profit IU International University of Applied Scientists, and lists his address in New York at the Jehovah's Witnesses property. Let me repeat that. And list his address in New York at the Jehovah's Witness property. See, this isn't us saying this. Okay? Another director of Mina Asset Management is New Zealander Stuart Bull, who gives his address as the headquarters of the Jehovah's Witnesses in Australia. So like I said, I don't understand. I don't know if they didn't see our original video and haven't read the article. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know this Gorby, but, you know, I hope they weren't calling us fake news and bashing us on social media, because like I keep saying, this is so disheartening and discouraging for us when we work so hard, you know, trying to get this information out to everybody. And it just seems like lately there's just so much coming in at us at one time that, I mean, Mike has already said he's done. So, you know, I just don't understand how they won't go look at this information themselves and read it, because it's right here. And if it's fake news, it's not us. It is these Irish media groups. So, like I said, I don't know if this is a Watchtower troll, a Watchtower agent. I don't know. But anyway, I want to thank all of you so much for watching, and thank you very much for the wonderful emails and phone calls of love and support and Kristen, it was great talking to you. I'm so sorry you're having trouble with the Jehovah's Witnesses working for you. I mean, it's really frustrating. It's frustrating because they dig in like a tick and take advantage of their employers, especially when they're really nice like you. And just to take off and not even tell you that they're going to a convention or going out in service or something like that, that is frustrating. And, you know, I would never give anybody advice or any suggestions, but if that was me, I would get rid of them, especially get them out of your house. So anyway, love to all of you, and you have a wonderful day. Bye.